Now, it's time for us to get into some more entertainment after that, fantastic display over there. This honest guest who is on the set with us this morning, he needs no introduction. But let's take a look at this video. You will know who we're talking about. Kwame Nsia Apao.
Yes.
AKA Okyeame Kwame, also known as the Rap Doctor.
In the building like bricks and mortar.
Thank you. Wow. How much of your life today did you imagine in 1997?
Whoa, big question. To tell you the truth, in 1997, I wasn't this deep. I couldn't imagine 20-something years forward.
Yeah.
I was young. I was just living in the moment. And I was just happy to be given the opportunity to express myself as a poet with some cadence and some form of rhythm, in poetry. So I was just happy to be alive making music and creating rap music.
Yeah.
And the fact that I released my album with Okyeame Kwame and Ghanaians, I loved it. That was as much as I could see. Well, I didn't look far. There was no strategy to it. There was no planning, no branding. Nothing. Was just happy to be making music.
Wow.
But along the line, you've done so many things. You've got master's degrees. You're Mr. Versatile. You've done shows that explore all the different aspects of theater.
Yes.
You have a beautiful, successul marriage and family.
Hey,
and you keep reinventing yourself.
Yeah.
And it's like you're aging backwards.
Oh, pressure.
Yeah. So you have to give us the formula for everything.
Actually, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. For me,
thank you. This is so nice.
for me, I look at this video, and I think that the video. Well, let's first of all hear you tell us what's the concept behind this video.
So this song is the life, the struggle before my wife and I got married. So we had different religious orientation.
Okay.
When I met my wife, I had not gone to the university. She was doing a master's. So people are telling her that you have a first degree in law, and this is the one you are choosing, a rapper, and an uneducated rapper, so it's just all that societal pressure on a woman to choose a certain type of man.
Yeah.
Because what success meant was to be able to finish school and get a job at City speaking English. Exactly. So when she's choosing a lot of pressure on her, so this whole video where we are using the video is talking about how difficult it is for two people to just fall in love and the world will leave them alone.
Yeah.
So the predicaments in this video we have the sun, we have the waters, we have the thunder, lightning, rain. Those are the predicaments in the video. And the resolution is that no matter how far we are separated, love will still bring us together.
Yeah,
that's why when she finds the flag and she shoots it, it's in her eyes.
Yes.
And it gets me to gravitate towards where she is. So
absolutely.
That's what the video is about.
Wow. Okay, so how long did it take you to do this work, to put this together?
So the video was a 3-day shoot, and then the editing took 2 months. So we shot 3 days.
The editing took what?
3 months. So when you watch the video, it's a very simple video.
Yeah.
But look at all the transitions,
the details,
the sun coming up, the moon, the rain, all that is, we did it at post. All this is done at post. So this editing took more than 2 months to finish.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I see. And who's behind this?
This is Abraham Ohinijan. This is his, yes, this is his first work after about 10 years of break.
Yeah, it's been a while since
he went back to UK. He did a master's in directing from a film school, and he graduated first class. And so when he came back, he said he's setting up an NGO to support filmmakers be able to make internationally viable short films.
Yeah.
So I went to beg him. I went through his wife. And then finally, he said, okay, I'll do it. And then he did this one.
Wow. No, beautiful work. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. So, so Love Lockdown. Why is that an important conversation for us to even have at this time? Because I know you also have a book.
Yes.
As well. Clearly, you're on a mission.
Yes, I am on a mission.
Tell us about the mission.
The mission is that, now, when you go on social media, all you see is broken hearts, women lie. All that women want from a man before they can fall in love is money. Without money, love will die. And people the whole institution of marriage, love, and relationship is under pressure from social media, from the few people who are going through the stresses.
Yeah.
Now, I think, my wife and I, we think that there are also amazing marriages, amazing love stories that are not being told. Because here in Ghana, when I bought my first car and I was going to my village, an elder would advise me to pack the car and take trotro because they will kill me. So in this society, we don't put a lot of emphasis on amazing things. Like I heard a band do a song for Kwame Kwame. We don't celebrate positivity enough. We are so quick to glorify the negative. So my wife and I are on a mission to put the positive outlook of what love, relationship, and family life is. So that people who believe will fall in love and for this earth to have continuity. So what we are putting out there is faithfulness. What we are putting out there is trust. We are putting belief back using traditional and new media.
Fantastic. I think it's brilliant. I think that people would like to give the impression that marriage is old school, marriage is, is archaic. It's like, Charlie, we are modern guys, man. We are modern people, all that. Yeah. But I like what you've done, and something that Kokui said earlier. You keep reinventing yourself. You're staying fresh throughout the ages.
Pressure.
I think it's brilliant.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love it as well. I mean, Love Lockdown. You and Anika, you're a power couple.
Thank you.
You've achieved so much together because you've grown together. I know one of our earlier guests talked about that, about identifying somebody who can see, or at least who's ready to grow with you. Because as you said from the beginning, you couldn't foresee 20-something years down the line what your life would be, but you needed a life partner who, along the journey, could still grow with your vision. And people say it all the time that celebrity marriages, so to speak, a lot of them don't work and they have all kinds of issues. But I think you and Anika have proven that when you hold each other's hand and your love is locked down, you can indeed, properly, you can indeed go forward in your marriage and your career. So I'm really excited about this book that you've written.
Thank you.
Love Lockdown doesn't mean you don't have bad days, does it?
No, not at all. Well, to tell you the truth.
How do you work through the choppy waters?
To tell you now, I can confidently say that for like 4 years now, there are no choppy waters.
Okay.
When a couple or when a person gets to a point where he actually knows the true nature of his nature, which is love. Once you get to that point, there are no choppy waters. Because all the troubles that are in a relationship, I can count 3 of them. So the first one will be infidelity, the second one will be financial issues, and then the third one will be third-party stimuli. So when we take these and we look at it critically, we realize that all of those problems come from ego.
Oh, wow.
Yes, they come from ego, which is the false identity that society and parenting will give you. You are a man, be strong.
Be this, be
you are supposed to dominate a woman.
Okay.
This is a hegemonic society. Rise, compete. So by the time you grow up and you have your partner, you already have preconceived ideas about what a relationship is supposed to be. So the woman is beneath you. For me, 3 years into my marriage, it came to me as a cultural shock when I realized that my wife is undominatable. I can't dominate my wife. This is short. Because I'm looking at the way my father dominated my mother. My father used to call my mom Owen, Fabian Bremi.
Oh, wow.
And then this one.
Knowing your wife, I'm like, when did you ever think Anika would be
because and then I realized that no, I can't dominate this one. This one is intelligent. She's far more intuitive. She has an idea. She has a plan. So you can't dominate her. So I had to now unlearn everything that I had been told.
Wow.
To come to a point. That's why it took me about 10 years into the relationship, based on observing her alone, to get to understand that no, we are co-equals here. Even though the society and religion tells me I'm supposed to be the boss, that is not a reality. Because immediately a relationship becomes boss and subordinate, then one will be pretending. Because whilst it gets to a point where you want to be able to become vulnerable. Because that's what the whole idea of love is. When you fall, she catches you. When she's falling, you catches her. And it is honest. So I have come to a point where I can't become angry anymore. I can't become offended. I can't become disrespected, because I have been able to know my demons and ask their names. and dance with my demons to the point that whenever I see the demon coming, I see, oh, okay, this is anger. This is the way you look at. Yeah, there you are.
You're mature in this marriage thing.
No, I mean,
you need to be like, are you counseling young
guys?
That is why you put it in the book, because let me tell you, if it gets to a point where your wife is not giving you sex at home, you are thinking, I'm Okyeame Kwame. Why is it that me? I've become faithful to you when you look at what you are doing. It is just ego. Yeah. But once you have perspective, you can understand that, okay, she says that she's sick. She says she's tired. Her mind is preoccupied with work. Why can't I just agree and sleep tonight?
Peaceful, simple.
Exactly. Because I give you, for example, when she comes to, we are having a conversation, she says, who the word Jimmy. It is the same as what they were Jimmy.
Yeah, it's the same.
Why is it that?
Why are you reacting?
What they were Jimmy will make me happy, but what they were Jimmy makes me. So the society told me that these gestures and a certain type of face means disrespect. But if I actually spend the last 2,000 cedis that we have in our bank to buy a designer shirt, Jimmy, do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So the feeling of understanding or accepting that what you have done is foolish, it's not based on the gesture or the tone. Okay. It is based on what, not how.
That's too deep. There's too much wisdom in there. I think we need to get copies of this book for a lot
of lockdowns. It's two books. It's Finding a Lasting Love Relationship.
And the book is
maintaining a lasting love relationship. So this one is before you say I do, and that one is after you've said it. So this is our problems.
Two for the price of one.
Yes.
I can talk. Quick, who wants to?
What are you doing?
It's like,
you're advocating for me.
Charlie, how can people get this book though?
So this book is available at all EPP shops, at all Kingdom Bookshop, at all universities, everywhere, at all shell shops.
How long did it take you to write this?
It took us 4 years to put this book together, honestly. Well, yes. So what happened was that a lot of young women will go into my wife's DM and I said, this thing, is it real? You're always posting pictures of your husband. He's slapping you, but still doing a photo shoot with you. And then she would tell them that it is possible if you dissipate your ego. And then, so it got to a point she said, Kwame, let's put it in the book. So we started doing research. We spoke to 50 old couple who have been married for over 50 years.
Oh, lovely.
Exactly. We picked the differences.
What a brilliant way to do it.
Yes. Those who are experiencing the thing.
Yes, 50. Yes. And then we saw the things that, some of the things that they said will make the thing that it all came back to ego. Everything that they said. If you don't have an ego, a person says, wedge me. And then you are looking at yourself, say, is it true? What did I do? Yes, I spat on him. I'm sorry. Or why would you say, Jimmy, you are my wife?
How
you are supposed to. So once all of them, once they got to a point where they realize at least they should kill their egos when they are with their spouses, the relationship stays. So that's what it's in here.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Please, I want to request for an autograph copy. Yeah, but you have to autograph part 1 and part 2.
I got you. But the song is also out there. Love Lockdown.
Good.
Yes, it's on YouTube. Please watch it, leave a comment and subscribe to my
please watch it multiple times so the views will go up.
Yes. No, it's a brilliant. Charlie, I love it. What we were talking earlier, no?
Yes. Yeah. That's why you need the book.
Me and you,
the autograph copy. It's coming. No, Okyeame Kwame, you're too much.
What's up next for you? Because
for me,
you're always surprising us with things.
Yes,
so
that's
what's
true.
Next for you?
For me now, my focus is more on making more music, because I know that now I can look into the future. Because I know that 30 years from now, excuse me, if I'm going to regret for something, I didn't make more music. I did everything else, I didn't make more music. So my focus now is making more music, but more conscious music. But beyond the music, I'm getting ready to go to COP26 with the president and the Ministry of Innovation. We are going to, I've just been made a climate clock ambassador for climate change. And what we are doing, we are trying to bring the conversation down from stakeholder level to the everyday community level. That in 7 years, if we increase the temperature of the earth from where it is to 1.5, Ghana's land will no longer be arable for cocoa farming. And our economies will decrease by 54%. This is not me saying. That's what the clock is saying. So we need to find a way to mitigate, to change our lifestyles, and then try to get to a point where we lower carbon emissions through buying very good cars, through pumping our tires, like little things, through cutting down meat eating, because livestock farming alone contributes 18% of all carbon emissions on Earth. Livestock farming. So some of us will have to. So that now I'm vegan, 100% off, so that you can eat chicken. So that is where my direction is now.
Wow, that's amazing.
That is amazing. So you're a green ambassador.
Yes, I'm green ambassador. That's why I'm all greened up. Yes,
I get it now. But,
Fantastic.
But 7 years. This is interesting information.
Yes, so we have to turn that deadline into a life
around,
through just lifestyle changes. So we're going to see a lot. I'm going to be doing a lot of advocacy. So we are going to Glasgow. I think in November.
Okay.
And then you will see me.
We'll
be causing trouble. Yes,
we will see.
We will see.
We'll hear.
The developed countries said that they were going to give underdeveloped countries, in quote unquote, forgive me, like us, $100 billion for carbon offsetting, and they've not paid up.
Because we're not meeting
exactly.
anything.
Because we, the whole of Africa, we contribute only 4.1% of all carbon emissions in the world.
Globally,
anyway. You know, so we are not the ones doing it, but we are the ones who are facing it now. There's snow in Cameroon. The rains are coming when there should be drought. Our farmers can plant, but we are the ones going through it, and they've already established their industrial revolution. So there's supposed to be climate action from our side, and then climate justice. So that's what we are going to be advocating for.
Fantastic. I think they've picked a great advocate for it.
Thank you.
We're looking